Leach back here in beautiful South Beach at Future Proof Miami 2025, and I could be more excited to bring in Mike Conover, co-founder and CEO of Brightwave. We're on the beach. You can't get much better, and you got to meet me, but I got to meet you.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here.
It's one of the most unique conferences I've ever been to.
You can just do things.
You can do it. You can do it. What's the experience been like for you so far?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's a great venue. I think the material is top notch. They've got an incredible lineup of talent, and then just the format of meetings with intent, I think, is very distinctive. And then obviously you're on the beach in Miami. What more do you want?
I think that the vibes make these meetings that, not to say all of them are mundane in various other formats, but it makes it a lot more personal, and I think it's really important.
Yeah, and it's double opt-in, right? So it's like, I want to meet you. That does a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah, it's not like, I gotta meet you.
Yeah.
I want to meet you.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Brightwave and what you guys are all about right now.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So we build an AI research and diligence platform for private market investors, RIAs who are helping clients understand how their portfolios are performing. If you're doing co-investing, if you're private equity, private credit, it's a hard technology platform. So a little bit about the firm. I most recently was at Databricks. I'm the founder and CEO of Brightwave, created Databricks' first language model. And so it was the first.
Deal.
Holy cow, it was the first to demonstrate that open source technologies could behave like ChatGPT. And it seems obvious now, but in April of 2023, nobody knew that. And we shared that finding with the world, and everybody paid attention.
They sure did.
Yeah, so Brightwave's co-founder, former CTO of a federally regulated derivatives exchange and clearinghouse. His first deep learning patent was filed in 2018. We've got a team from Meta, Goldman Sachs, up and down the bench. It's a very strong group, and brought $21 million into the business in the past 20 months. Inside Investor preempted our Series A. We've got a very brisk, goodness, man, I will tell you, there is not a firm in financial services that is not looking for and procuring the class of technology that we sell. And you've got, here's the setup. I know you're not an investor, but you can empathize with young kids who are tasked with moving through 1,000 pages of documents just to get to a letter of intent.
Right.
And it's, you've got fundraising timeline, management biography, risk factors, what's the growth model, just financial data. It's a problem that it's dozens and dozens and hundreds of hours of work, and historically we've just thrown warm bodies at the problem. And with the system that we've built, we're able to dissect at a genetic level data rooms and perform this deep research capability on top of very, very complex financial transactions.
It's incredible. It really, we're living in, the future is here. And you mentioned even 2023. That's crazy. And obviously you see where people are at. Let's talk about this too, because AI, obviously, it's here. It's not going anywhere. It's only going to get better. I know you guys are involved in building an AI research and technology company. Pretty apropos of the times that we're living in.
Yeah. You probably just walked past 3 different speakers who are saying this is the year for AI in the wealth and investing space. And I think what we counsel our customers and prospects to do is get specific about where is the unlock. What is it that there's no owner's manual for ChatGPT. It can do many, many things. But
it's its own owner's manual.
Yeah, what is the set of things that it is capable of? What is the set of things that language models are capable of? It is the role of experts like ourselves to help define workflows for our customers and with our customers that get them to a deliverable where it's like, listen, that was 50 hours of work. You cooked that down in 5 minutes. And I think getting concrete about whether we're reviewing 200 SIMs, so confidential investment memos this year. We want to do 300 next year with the same team. I want to get to an initial draft of an investment committee memo in 5 hours rather than 35 hours. Those are concrete, measurable deliverables that, in a way, take some of the mystery out of it and make it much more like, well, I'm buying something. I'm buying a work product.
What would you say, Mike, to those? Because you just went over some incredible things that AI obviously can do.
Yep.
But there are many people out there that are very concerned that, is this too much? Is this too fast? That there's anxiety. What would you say to them? Because obviously there's definitely going to be downsides to anything, but there are so many upsides. What would you say to that I'll call him nicely a nervous Nelly.
Yeah, well, I think one of the things that comes up a lot is job displacement. What does this mean? I think about that for my kids. And we live that as software engineers, we live that every day, where we use AI-powered code assistants to get more done in the same unit time with comparable and sometimes greater impact on target. And AI systems are not a replacement for good judgment or experience, and I actually think that it is taste that will be one of the key differentiating talent factors going into the next 5 years. Is, can you say that is material, that's interesting, we want to pull that thread? And instead, you talk to somebody who was an accountant in 1978. So VisiCalc came out in 1979, first computational spreadsheet.
Right.
And the question is, what's your job? Well, I run the numbers. I literally write it out long form on a spreadsheet, and it's cognitively demanding, it's time intensive, and it's important to the business. And that's not a real job anymore. And it's not because there aren't finance professionals. And so I think we're seeing a similar sea change with respect to some of that high volume, tedious groundwork that historically there's been no alternative for, and now we have systems that can get you to the 50-yard line much, much faster.
Fascinating stuff that you guys are doing at Brightwave, and a fascinating talk with you, Mike Conover.
Appreciate that.
The co-founder and CEO. Seriously, thanks so much for
being here.
Great to be
here. Thank you.
Dream is alive.